All right, you folks. Another video, picking up where we left off. Took me about 2 seconds. The part is laying right there. But I guess it was closer to my heater than I thought. Whatever. But anyway, there's the part. Just laying there. Plain as day. Don't know how I didn't see it before. And we'll go back in here and same thing as before. We'll try to get this thing finished up, or at least partly done for you. So if you recall, I aligned this, and we were just in the process of trying to put it on here when it went to the floor. So let's see what we've got here. There's just not a whole lot of finger room in here. Get my screwdriver so when I get it into position, maybe I can help it along here a little bit. I have to open it up some. May not be opened at all. Yeah, open it up a little bit so maybe it doesn't bite quite as hard. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's going up there now. There we go. That felt like a positive click, didn't it? That felt like something good. All right, back to the 10 millimeter. You still with me, folks? Let's see. Yeah, looks like we've got a picture there. Okay, so now let's see if we can get this to bite. Still not feeling it. Seems like we should be there. Okay, so back to my piece of wood to bring it back down into position. And start turning. Hopefully we'll get it this time. This is the strangest arrangement here. Why this won't start biting. Again, I think I've got it, but I thought I had it last time too. And I just was forcing that back piece out. This time it looks like the back piece is staying, and we're actually succeeding in threading this through. Okay, so time for the ratchet. Get her clicked over to the right position. See if I've got it. Yep. Okay, we're off and running. Like I said in the last video, I was about to take a break anyway. When that part dropped, when this little screw piece dropped to the ground, and I couldn't find it at first. But as soon as I was ready to pack it up for a few minutes, it was just laying right there on the ground in front of me. So I continue here, but I am going to take a break as soon as I get this thing in here. We'll at least have our bracket with 3. Wow, this is really be finger tight now. I've got a good alignment on it now. We're getting there. Long 10 millimeter screw. Okay, now we're starting to bite on this other piece that I had bent out, so we're gonna start cranking that in a little bit here now. It looks like even doing that, it's not taking a whole lot of. Now it's starting to bite a little bit. Okay, and you can see we're drawing that in. Hopefully you can see. Get out of the way a little bit. You can see we're drawing that in. That's pretty good. I don't want to over tighten yet. Get rid of my pry wood. Okay, so yeah, so brackets on there pretty good at this point in time. Those aren't even really tightened down too much. We've got a couple more screws to go. Maybe I'll go ahead and just finish doing these. Hopefully they go pretty well. Where in the hell do they go? Let's see. I think this one goes here. From what am I? No, that's not biting. This might be just up in here with the attachment, but that's the attachment for the, oops, sorry about that. This goes here, I'm sure. Should have made a video taking them off, right? Then I would know where I'm going back to. That's it, yeah, because there's a silver one on the other side. What I'm working on here is that I put this silver one in here, and I wasn't positive that was the one that goes there, but as you can see on the other side, it's the silver one right here. So we're good with that. Now I have a 10 millimeter setting up here, which apparently goes over here. Okay, that's good. So that makes sense. I don't have very good light over there. Let me just show you where I'm going. Right in there with that one. So I'm not going to hold that light in my mouth just so you can see it. Hopefully you can see a little bit as I'm going in here. Probably blocking the heck out of your view, but anyway, I'll show you where it's going. So 10 millimeter in here. These 10 millimeters are so long. It might be just a standard screw that they're using. I'm not sure why they have to be that long. Because I think they're just hanging out on the other side. Probably could get away with something half as long. But whatever. We're doing it. So anyway, a lot of finger tightening to get it down to a point where it bites. And I'll put the light on that now so you can see that I've got it pretty much in there. Okay, hopefully that's in the camera view. And I've got one more screw here that I think it's part. See these four here. That's the light socket or plug. These four here are actually going on the legs of the headlight itself. And I think that's where this came out of. I think this was part of a bracket. I'm suspecting. What? Let's look at the other side. Let's look over here. See what we've got. Okay. Easy enough to do, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 are for the headlight. Every other hole is filled in there. That's got a bracket there. That's the one we put in, I think. And it's got that bracket coming over there. So this, okay. So this should be, yes, okay. This is coming down to that. So that's what that is. Okay. This has to come down. I don't know if I have you in good camera here. Let's see what I'm showing. Yeah. So this bracket I bent up out of the way. That comes down. There's a couple of pins here. Interesting. This is a pin here. And there's a pin here that has to go in to that spot. So this pin have to come out. I think so. So that pin can go in. All right. So break you off, buddy. I'm breaking you off. Oh, was just stuck in there. Broken piece. Very good. Told you this was the side that was damaged. So now these can come down on there. Nice. Nice fit. Okay, so that is that another 10 millimeter? I've got some pieces here. Let's see. That looks to be another 10 millimeter, if you ask me. On the back side over here. It's going to go right inside there. Yeah, so I think it's one of these biters here. But that goes, and then we've got another piece. Two biters. Okay, gotta tell me a 10 millimeter laying there yet. But I've got to figure out if there's a spot for a 10 millimeter someplace. But anyway, here, what I've got. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where that other 10 millimeter goes. But on this bracket, this piece has to come in. Has to come down from here and down. Yeah, this is okay. This goes here. There we go. Okay, so that's what we've got on that. So this, I think this biter right here. Hopefully is what's supposed to go in here. It's a solid, yeah. See that cap, I don't know if you can see the cap or not, but that cap is solid where the other one has a hex inside. So that solid one seems to match up on the other side. Well, they're both solid. Okay. Looks like I put the wrong 10 millimeter in here. Good thing I didn't totally tighten it up, because that's got a hex in it. This 10 millimeter doesn't, so this is the 10 millimeter that goes there. The rim goes on the outside. Yeah. Yep. So, okay. Didn't keep my screws straight, did I? So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here again, but just back to square one. Hopefully this holds its alignment, so I just put the other one in better. So I was worried about that one down there being the one that was supposed to go up here. And I was totally wrong. But this is going back together, you know, reasonably well. I just have to keep cross-checking myself. No, that's not finger by any means yet. So, I am going to take, I think, a break at this point in time. We will change that out. Well, maybe I better get this out of here first. While we're taking a break. I don't know what the hell I did and what I didn't do. So let's see. Let's take this off of here for now. Set it up here. Put the pieces of them back together. And of course, this is the busted side. This is the side that was damaged. So that fender up there this fender up here has to be bent back into shape and connected to that other piece that I just showed you. There you go. So maybe we'll get there. This thing is just beautiful. All right, bear. I'm hunting bear in Michigan. Didn't know you were on a bear hunt today, did you? All right. There's a little squirrel chase for the day, just to mention. Just want to show you, this is my, that's the Volt sitting over there, and you can see the wire running over to it. It's charging right now. That's a nice guy. It's 2013 Volt. Picked that up salvage, and yeah, it's been pretty decent. So it's a hybrid, but a plug-in hybrid. So you know, you can plug it in, use the electric if you want to. If you get low, run in the car. This is going to be a bear to get back in alignment again. I'm going to need my stick. I'm going to turn the light off here. This is a two-hand operation again. I've got to get my handy wood. A handy wood stick. I'm going to pop this off. Get that up out of the way again. Get my handy wood stick in here. Back to the beginning. And I'm getting this screw out of here and exchanging it for the one that's supposed to be there. Okay. I wonder if this is going to go in easier, because it actually belongs here. Yeah, maybe. But now that I've got it aligned, now that I've got my wood aligner, I think it's not nearly as much of a problem to start with. There we go. Okay. I think this is a little bit shorter screw too, so that makes sense. All right. Now we're getting there. So I'm going to let it stick out of there a little bit, let it find its place on its own here. Put that back up to the side. And tighten this down a little bit more. So I'm pretty sure that's where that goes now. Get this piece back down in position. Looking good. All right, so now this other piece also goes on. The same hard bite screw. I don't know what you actually call them, but that's what I call it. So this piece has to go on this way, because it's got to come over to that fender piece. And we get the hard bite in here. It's almost like a wood screw. And you just bite into some plastic in the back of that. All right. So we are almost home. So now, next thing I've got to do is get, well, not next, but at some point I got to get this fender into a better alignment where this lip comes down and joins with this. This has got to be straightened up too. That's got to be taller. This has got to be lower, and we get them to meet. But I'm going to take a break right now, folks. So anyway, the bracket's on there. We can get our headlight mounted now. I do have two. The feeling you get when you have two extra screws. Got one 10 millimeter and one hard bite. The hard bite, I'm pretty sure, is from, I think that's what the headlight goes in with. So I may be missing some screws there, actually. I don't know. I'll just have to see. And the 10 millimeter, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. in here somewhere. Oop, sorry, knocked you over. I was looking down low to see if there was something down in here. Could use a 10 millimeter. Let's see, was there something up in here? Nope. And actually, where I pulled these plugs out, they're actually going to be able to go back in pretty well, I think. Actually, spots for them here. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's icing on the cake. Yeah, that's going to go back right in there. Okay, so, yep, there she goes. Gonna have to tighten that 10 millimeter a little further up in here. So I'll come back and have to make sure all those 10 millimeters are tightened up. We got our bracket. I'll show you how to put the headlight on next, and I'll show you those little legs that break when I find my other headlight. That's for this, no, for the other side actually. I glued those legs back in and really glued them. It looks like it turned out pretty good. So anyway, that's it from Michigan for now. Thanks.